What's up guys, Lanier here, and I've been reading the comments about a video I made, I think about 2 years now ago, about how to shoot slow motion video with the Lumix G7. So I'm gonna make an updated video right now and get straight to the point, and also show you guys how to do it really easy, because I think I left out a few things. So if you wanna shoot slow motion with the Lumix G7, keep watching this video. Okay guys, so shooting slow motion with the Lumix G7 is actually very easy. There's not like a slow motion button, but there are settings that you want to set your camera to so that it shoots at a higher frame rate, which will give you smooth slow motion later on. So all you gotta do is make sure you have it turned on to the camera icon, hit function 2 in the back, hit that button. When you go to that button, you just want to switch your camera to a setting that has 60 frames per second. Now on the Lumix G7, you can do full HD, which is 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second. There's two options. You can record it as an MP4 or you can do AVC HD. MP4 has a higher bit rate, which will give you better quality, which is something I recommend. But if you want a lower bit rate so you can have more footage on your memory card, then go with the AVC HD. Okay, well now after you've done that, all you have to do is just record some footage and then upload your footage to a laptop, and I'll show you the second part. Okay guys, so the second step when it comes to doing the slow motion is to now interpret the footage as 24 frames per second instead of it being 60 frames per second, which is what you just set your Lumix G7 to shoot as. So I have some footage from my vacation when I went to Cancun last week, loaded up on Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to actually interpret some footage. Okay, so all you have to do is go to your footage, right click your footage, and go down to modify, and then interpret footage. When you go there, usually it'll be set to your default frame rate, whatever you shot at, which is 59.94, also known as 60 frames per second. In order for it to play back in slow motion, all you have to do is type in this little box that's below it, type in 24, or if you want to be even more correct, 23.97 is like the drop frame rate, which is also known pretty much at 24 frames per second. Hit OK, and now when you play back the footage, it will play back very smooth. And that's all you gotta do. You can literally do this to all of your footage. You can highlight everything, more than one piece at a time. Right click any one of the videos in that selection, go to modify, interpret footage, and then you just do the same thing here. Type in 24 and hit OK. All my footage has already been slowed down in this project, so I don't really have to do that. But I just wanted to open this project so you guys can see how easy it is. And that's how easy it is. Now you can start taking bits and pieces from that clip, dragging it down to your timeline, and no matter what piece you drag down, it'll automatically be in slow motion. And that's it. It's that easy. That's how you shoot slow motion on a Lumix G7. And also, this trick that I just showed you is not only just for the Lumix G7. This works with all cameras. Any camera that can shoot at a higher frame rate than 24 frames per second, you can open that footage up in a program like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut or DaVinci Resolve, and you can just tell the program to play the footage back at a slower frame rate versus playing it back at the rate that it was shot at, and it'll be slow motion footage. It'll be creamy. But yeah, that's it with this tutorial. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope that helped you guys. I know that the last tutorial was a little nerve-wracking for some people because I went out to the beach and I forgot to tell you guys the most key element, which is to interpret your footage and how to play it back at a slower rate. All right guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace.